That's some pretty good coffee, guys. It's kind of hot though. Anyway, what's up, guys? Propha Truth here. So today, what I'm going to be giving you guys is pretty much what you guys been asking me for. An updated version of my Lightsworn deck. Now, I adjusted it to make it more draw power and stuff, and now that the fact we got 3 Charger Light Brigades, 2 BLS, the deck is a lot faster now, a lot more milling, so you're getting a lot more resources into the graveyard. So I'm excited to show you guys. Let's get straight to the profile. But before we do, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Let's try to get 500 plus likes, guys. All right, let's go. All right, guys, I'm gonna breeze right through the deck quickly, just because if you guys seen my last video, you guys are pretty sure what Lightsworns do. So let's get straight to it, guys. 3 Judgment Dragons. Now, we all know JD is JD. Doesn't matter what format it is, he's going to pay the G, blow up the whole board. If you don't stop him, you're bound to lose that turn, especially if your opponent has more than 1 JD in the hand. So, definitely 3 JDs, in my opinion. I've seen people play 2, or seen people play 2 Judgment Dragons, 2 Punishment Dragons. But you're going to see, I'm not playing Punishment Dragon in this build, so you guys see. And then, the one that came off the list completely straight to 3 is the 3 Honest. This card is awesome, especially if you're playing pure Lightsworns. It doesn't matter if you end board with either JD and let's say Minerva, and the only way they're gonna really clear that board is either by board wipe themselves. So I say 3 Honest. If you're playing the full-blown pure Lightsworn decks, you gotta play 3 Honest. So my opinion again. Next up, 3 Luminas. 3, obviously, some people are dropping Lumina to 2, I've noticed. Me personally, I'm keeping Lumina at 3. She's basically pitching the card, selecting a level 4 lower Lightsworn monster in grave spell summon it. Mostly you're going to bring back Raiden, or even if you're playing Felice, you're going to bring back Felice. It really depends on the situation of what you're going to do when you summon Lumina. You can go Lumina, bring back Lumina, overlay Levier, or Dante. You can go off from there. So definitely, in my opinion, 3 Luminas. Then the 3 Raiden, guys. You know, this guy is level 4 tuner, so you can either overlay with him, or sync with him, or now even link with him. So, in my opinion, you summon him. He is the 4 mil guy. You summon him, you mill the 2, and at the end phase, if he's still on board, you mill another 2. It's awesome, awesome. You gotta play 3 Raidens if you're playing Lightsworns. Even if you're not playing pure Lightsworns and you're playing like a variant like Chaos or Twilight, you gotta play 3. Now, this is my opinion, guys. 3 Wolves. A lot of people don't agree, but Wolf is either you're going to mill him and win, or he's in your hand and he's dead. So either or. If he's in your hand, you got to figure out how to get him out your hand, either through Solar Recharge or Lumina. It can be many different ways. You just got to figure it out, because he will be a dead draw. But if he's still in the deck and you happen to mill him, you're most likely going to win if you can get him onto the board if he's leaving from the deck into the grave. So that's why I'm playing 3, because this deck does mill a lot, especially now that we got Charger Light Brigade at 3. It's bound that you're going to mill him. So this is my opinion. If you guys want to play 1 or 2, again, if you're playing pure, try 3 out. See how you like it. If not, drop it to 2 and see how it runs from there. Next up, 1 Lila. I believe I said in my other videos that, you know, Lila to me she's a great card. You know, she's a back row killer by switching her to demo and targeting a card in the back row and popping it. And then she's a great mill. She mills 3. You can't go wrong with that. The problem is you got to normal summon her for that. Or you can bring her out with Lumina by pitching and special summoning her out of the grave. Then that's fine. But if she's the only card in your hand, you normal summon her, and that's all you can do, that's a problem. Now, since Honest is at 3, if you summon her, end your turn like that, then you might just have a chance of keeping her on board 1 more turn if Honest is in your hand. So, just 1. The 1 Felice. Felice is good. Just, I had her at 2. I dropped her to 1. Simply now that Charger's at 3, remember, she only gets her effect if she's milled by a monster effect. So, you really don't want to, mill her. If you mill her through the spells, she's not gonna work. I mean, she's good if she's in the grave, because she's another name for Judgment Dragon, and also because of the fact that you can bring her back with Lumina. But there are other combos with her when you play. If you're playing this Lumina, which is the Shaman, there's a lot of plays that if you banish her, you activating her effect to bring her back, there's plays you can do by bringing back the original Lumina, effect, pitch, bring her out. If she's banished, you could bring her out. It's a lot of plays that you have, so that's why play 1, see how you like it, guys. With the 2 shine, I was testing her at 3. She's awesome at 3, don't get me wrong. I may even bump her up to 3, but for now I'm testing 2, and you'll see why. So just 2 Shamana. One of the original, one of the new Lilas, the Enchantress. Again, the same reason why you're playing the original Lila. You're gonna play 1. The downside is that it has to be, you have to target a face-up spell trap on the board and destroy it. So, and if another Lightsworn, just like same thing for Shaman. If another Lightsworn mills, they mill. So she'll mill 3 and she'll mill 3. So just one of her. I'm only using her just because of a name and a lore bait. You see, because I'm playing a lore. Then, just because we're in link format, Gofu, I was playing 3. I dropped it down to 2. I like it at 2 so far. 3, you'll see it too much. Unless you join a lore, and if you have 2 Gofus, and the only time you're really going to use it is if you have a lore in your hand. You're going to special one and lure the other one. So, I like it at 2 because it's enough to see, and it's not cloggy. So, and if you just play 1, you probably won't even see it. You may, because of the amount of, you may, but you may not. The amount of draw power I have in here now, it's a possible chance. But I still say play 2. Then, 1 Plague Spreader and 1 Zephyros, the Elite. There's so many combos with Zephyros. Zephyros is amazing in this deck. Especially that, you know, we're in link format now. And then Plague, because of the fact that you are going to be synchroing in this deck. There's times when you can end board with Decode Talker or Mrs. Radiance, either or anyone that's pointing down with a Clear Wing on board, not Clear Wing, Crystal Wing on board, and Minerva, and it's not that bad. It's not that bad at all. And on top of that, they're a lore bait. And then the one that went from 1 to 2, BLS. BLS is amazing here. That's another reason why I decided to put certain darks in here. There's a lot of things that I took out, such as like Electromagnetic Turtle and Glow Bulb, because if I don't, you're not gonna be. I don't want you to OTK me. If I'm not OTKing you, then there's something wrong in the deck. So I figured, you know what? I'm gonna take out the defense and go straight offense, especially if I'm going second. You know, I'm gonna try to bait you out, and then I'm just gonna OTK. And because BLS is at 2. That gives you that extra attack and the extra OTK that you may need. And also he banishes something that's on board. So if there's something that's a threat, get it over with, get it out of the game. So definitely 2, guys. And believe it or not, as a me playing Lightsworns, I dropped Snow to 1. I may put her to 2. I may put her back to 2. I'm still contemplating on that, but the way it's working so far it's been good with her at 1, because it doesn't matter. You're gonna banish your 7, you're gonna bring her out, you're gonna book, and then you're gonna either link, exceed, or synchro with her, and you're gonna do it again. She keeps coming back unless she's banished herself. That's when I started realizing, you know what, maybe 3 is overdoing. I dropped it to 2. 2 was doing okay. Then I was like, let me try it out at 1. So let me Omega. You are just messing me up today, bro.
I swear, I'm messing by accident.
Oh, I'm sorry. My apologies, guys. My apologies. So definitely. Oh, excuse me. Definitely. I may put it up to 2, but right now 1 is doing all right. Because remember, you're gonna keep using her effect. It doesn't even matter. So try it out at 1. You guys let me know what you guys think. Maybe you might help me make a decision putting her at 2 or keeping her at 1. So that's pretty much with the monsters, guys. Off to the spells. And this is what I've been waiting for. You guys are going to laugh at me, because remember I said in my last video, I want this card at 3. My prayers has been answered, guys. This card came to 3. This card is amazing. This is the road of the deck by milling 3. You get your 3 extra mills in this deck. And that's what this deck needed. It needed more mills. And I'm glad that we got it. We mill 3, get a level 4 lower Lightsworn monster right out your deck. You cannot go wrong with this, guys. This card is amazing as shit. If I could play 4, I'll play 4. Right, Omega? Play 4 charges. Next up, 3 allures. This is given, because of charge, you're getting your resource faster. The fact that also we have 3 allures also. You're getting the draw powers in here is crazy. This is the draw power that I'm playing. 3 allures and 3 solar recharge. This is insane. The fact that you're getting the mills and you're getting the stuff into your hand a lot faster makes this deck a lot faster. And I cannot complain about this. I cannot. And I may not have, how many darks do I have? I think I only got about 5, maybe 6. Where is it? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 darks. So the ratio in here I've been seeing is not bad. I've been seeing every time I draw a lure, I always have a dark in my hand. So that's why I can't complain about it. And if it's not a if there was a time when I drew these two together and there was a Lightsworn and Zephyros in my hand. Boom. That was instant 4 cards and 2 mills extra. So you can't go wrong with that, guys. So definitely I don't think I would change the ratio. If I do, it's probably just to try to make it a lot more faster. But this is pretty fast to me right now, so I like it like 3 and 3. Then the 1 of, guys, is the 1 Foolish, the 1 Soul Charge, the 1 Reinforcement of the Army, and the 1 Reasoning. These are pretty much, like I told you guys in my last video, these are all your staples on Lightsworn. So this is pretty much what you're going to be using. Reasoning, just because it's a mill, even if they call it right or wrong, unless they call it right and that first card you mill is right for them, and then you're fucked. Other than that, these are your 1-ofs. So that's 40 cards in the Lightsworn deck, guys. 40. I'm trying to keep it at 40 because I'm trying to get the resources faster. Let's go straight into the extra deck, guys. So, yes, guys, I'm a big Eevee fan, as you guys can see. For the synchros, 1 Brio. I might put him to 2 now that he's off the ban list to 2. Maybe, but I don't know. He's good now because you can pitch the resources. You can pitch a name into the grave. You can pitch the Plague, the Zephyros. You can pitch stuff in the grave to bounce stuff back, and it still benefits you. The 1 Michael, because it's Michael, it's a name. He recycles as well. He gets something out of the game completely by just paying 1,000. 1 Black Rose, Clearwing, Red Dragon, Scarlight Red Dragon Archfiend, and Crystal Wing. Now, I did change the extra deck a lot more compared to when I had it last time. Crystal Wing, you guys obviously know, negates a monster's effect, destroys it, and he's also a built-in Honest himself. Scarlight, like I always told you guys, Scarlight Red Dragon Archfiend and Black Rose are your other JDs. They blow up, they clear the board for you guys. So you definitely gotta try these two out. No matter what, you're trying to get rid of the board so you can push for your OTKs. So this is my opinion, guys. This is my tech. You guys are more than welcome to try it out. Clear Wing, protection, obviously. Anything that gets target your JD and he's on board, you can negate and destroy it. He also gains the attack, and he gets pretty much 2 negations. If a level 5 or higher is activated, anything that targets a monster on your board. So, protection. And like I said, with Michael, get something off the board. For the Exceed lineup, 2 Minervas, 1 Abyss Dweller, because True Dracos are still a thing, 1 Tsukiyomi, and then the Utopia package. I definitely did change the Exceed lineup also. I took out Castell. Who else was in here? I think it was Castell and Levier. I took them out because I'm trying to keep the extra deck even. Now that we got links out, you have to look out for the links. Like, you need to open up your zones to get into your extra deck. And in this deck, it's not that hard, especially if you're milling the Wolves and the Felice. It's not that hard to get into the extra deck at all. So, Minerva is just the key card, the mill and the draw power. Abyss Dweller for like going up against Murmels, True Dracos. Who else is a threat, brother, in the graveyard? Paleozoics. There we go. Paleos. Especially Paleos are coming up in the world now again. So this is definitely your answer for Paleos. So you still have stuff that activate in the graveyard. And believe it or not, even in a mirror match, if you're going up against Lightsworns and they milling that Wolf of Felice, boom. They're not getting it. Tsukiyomi, get rid of the deck cards. This is one way to get Wolf and Felice out your hand if you need to, and then you go +2 right after it. So definitely him, and he, all you need is 2 lights for it. And then the Utopia package, just because of the fact that if you can't get over something big, such as like what's his name, Chaos Max Blue Eyes, he's your answer, and he's light. So even if you run out of materials and you have Honest in your hand, there goes your answer. You can attack, damage step, Honest, boom. They can't even activate anything. And when he's attacking, if you're going into and you're running into like, it's funny. Like if let's say you're going up against Chaos Max, you go, or even Masterpiece attack, they can't activate and damage step. I mean, they can't activate at all when he's battling. Then you go damage that honest, boom, that's it. What is it? Can I go honest or no? It says your opponent can activate. So yeah, you can go honest. It's insane. It's insane. So that's the Exceed lineup. Now off to the links. Mrs. Radiance, Proxy, Decode. This is pretty much all you really need, to be honest. You don't really need that much. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna fit link spiders in here. Because if you're gonna do the Gofu play and go into the Mrs. Radiance, so I have to figure that out. Usually what I'll just do is just Gofu, tokens, proxy, and decode. That's pretty much what I'm doing to open up the zone. Especially, there's a lot of stuff I want to put in this extra deck. Like I'm thinking about putting Spark Dragon in here because if you have Spark Dragon decode on board, target protect Spark. It's so much combos that you can do. So just these are only links I'm running. If you guys can figure out room for the link spider, let me know below in the comment box because I am curious. Then that's pretty much it. 15 in the extra deck. Off to the side deck, guys. 3 Dankos because Danko does not hurt you. You don't set in this deck. So I will hope you don't set in this deck. Don't play no traps. I don't know. It's up to you guys. If you guys want to play Beckoning, Beckoning might be good this time around because you got Honest at 3, you know, and you're milling extra with Charge of Librigate, so you can recycle back your JDs and Honest if you want. But that's your perspective. If you want, this is my perspective. I don't set in this deck. If I don't set Twin Twisters, Cosmic Cyclones, those are all dead in your hand. So you don't set, you definitely play 3 Dankos. Next up, 2 Ghost Orcs. Ghost Orc is phenomenal in this format still. I don't care what anybody says. It gets rid of your opponent's resources. Sure, it doesn't negate, but it gets rid of it. So you can't go wrong. Plus that, it's a tuner. You can't. It's a tuner. If you need to sink, you're gonna sink. And it's a light. So if I'm really desperate, you attack my Ghost Orc, I'm gonna go honest and we're gonna bump heads. Right, brother? I did it to Omega.
Curse Josh.
And then 2 Skullmeisters. This card is freaking amazing. Even if you're playing it in mirror match, if they're going with the Fleece or the Plague or the Wolf, or this is awesome. Mirror match. This is also good for Paleos. This is good for Mermails. It's I'm glad it got reprinted. So 2 of him, 2 DD Crows again because of Paleos, Mermails. Anything that's gonna be a threat, even if it's True Dracos. If they only have, you can banish the spells and traps, so there's no ammo for Masterpiece. So definitely 2 DD Crows, in my opinion. I put it because I went through the experience with it, so it was my choice to put the DD Crows. Then the 2 Lancia. What was it? Wind Witch Invoke is a thing. And freaking, what's that deck coming out, brother? The Banishes. Metaphys is going to be a thing. So this may even go up to 3. This is going to be a staple inside deck. So Metaphys, Invoke, Wind Witches. You may still even see people still playing Infernoids. So definitely 2. You can't ban. It's a hand trap also. So, and then off to the side deck spells, just 2 Twin Twisters. 2 twin. You do lose to back roll. If they win the die roll and they go first. And, or if you end up, when you side this in and you choose to go first, you can set it and clear your opponent's back row, or if they're going first and you draw it, you clear their back row. It's a pitch, so you can pitch a name, you can pitch anything that you need for Lightsworns. Remember, every Lightsworns also belong in the grave, and you can also get rid of the Felice and Wolf. Anything that's a dead draw, you can put pitch Zephyros, put him in the grave because he works in the grave. Plague Spreader, you have your resources. This gives you resources. And then the last 2 cards, 2 Lost Ones. Lost Ones is just too good. Like, first of all, if my opponent special summons a monster on the field, I'm negating it, and then I'm cutting that attack in half, and it stays that way. And then, let's say they summon from the extra deck again. If it's in the grave, just bring it right back, and boom, it recycles itself. So, but the problem is after that, it gets banished. But it's still good. I don't know if I want to put Breakthrough Skill over this. I still like this card because of the fact that it cuts your opponent's monsters in half. And the effect is negated. Breakthrough just negates the effect. So if they're still bigger, they can still get over you. So that's my opinion on it. My choice. If you guys want to play Breakthrough, that's entirely up to you guys, by all means. So 15 extra deck, guys. That's pretty much the main deck. You know, I know since the ban list, a lot of people want to build Lightsworns. So this was the best not the best. I wouldn't say the best. This is pretty much my idea. I've been playing Lightsworn for years, and this is probably the best deck I've had aside of Synchron's. And back in 2009, I went undefeated in what was it? In YCS with Christia Sworn. So I've been hooked on it ever since, and I've known how to play Lightsworn for a very long time. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Thank you, guys. So there you guys have it. That was my updated Lightsworn deck profile for you guys. Now tell me what you guys think about it. Maybe I can add something, maybe take something out. I know some people are going to ask me why I took out Wanna Go Fool, because of the fact that you want to see it, but at the same time you don't really need it. You know, I'm also excited because of the fact that Lightsworn is getting their own link now, and I'm actually looking forward for that. Maybe this one might be called Gabriel the Arc Lightsworn or something. Like we had Michael. If you guys are familiar with the Bible, you got Michael and Gabriel. So maybe it's Gabriel this time, or even maybe another form of Judgment Dragon this time. Maybe like a Armageddon Dragon, because we already have Judgment, we already have Punishment, but we do not have Armageddon or Revelations Dragon. Who knows? Who knows? I'm actually looking forward. I'm hoping all 3 arrows are pointing down for us. So if you guys enjoyed the deck profile, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed for more Yu-Gi-Oh content. Share the video, share the channel. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I hope to see you guys at the next video. Later.